What up, you schmucks? This might be one of the saddest stories in male VTubing history. Cover Corp just released this statement on cutting down support for Holostars. So for context, Cover Corp owns both Hololive and Holostars. Hololive is one of the biggest VTuber agencies in the world that consists of only female talents, and Holostars is their male branch, which consists of only male talents. So let's take a look at this statement, shall we? Thank you very much for your continued support of Hololive production and Holostars. We wish to notice you some upcoming changes to be made to Holostars' management structure. Since its launch in 2019, Holostars has been active for almost 7 years, with the debuts of 1st, 2nd, and 3rd gens, followed by Uproar. It has grown into a group with a total of 12 currently active members, and over the course of 7 years, their activities went beyond streaming on YouTube, as they joined events, exhibitions, collaborations, and live shows on site. However, the current state of Holostars' business has forced us as a company to have repeated discussions about how to maintain Holostars in a sustainable manner. We considered the future direction of group's activities from various perspectives. Ultimately, we have arrived at the conclusion that changing the management structure in a way that fits the current status of Holostars' activities is unavoidable. As a result, company-led activities of the group, which have progressed alongside the individual activities of each talent, will be coming to a close. From this fiscal year onwards, activity policies will shift to mainly focus on individual activities. Moreover, as we will relocate certain resources, some of our support will be limited or conclude entirely. These structure changes will mainly affect company-led projects and initiatives, talent streams conducted in company studios, all types of new merchandise releases including anniversary items, production and release of original songs, etc. Meanwhile, even with the new structure, we will continue to provide the necessary and appropriate environment and support each talent to pursue their activities in line with their aforementioned policies. We're in discussion with each talent regarding their activities going forward and respect their wishes to the best of our abilities. We hope that you will continue to give your warm support for the talent's activities. Please understand that these changes are being made as an executive decision aiming to optimize the overall business and has not been caused by any of the talents themselves. Please refrain from directly inquiring with the talents about this particular matter. Once again, we hope for your continued support for and appreciation of Holostars in the future. In short, Cover Corp is cutting down fundings and support for their boys because they're a liability. Not many people are watching them or supporting them, and it makes sense from a business standpoint. If you watch VTubers, you would know that VTubing is a female-dominated market. The amount of successful male VTubers doesn't even come close to the amount of successful female VTubers. The male to female ratio is night and day, and that's simply because straight males are the main VTuber demographic. There are more men than women on Earth, and the majority of them are straight, so it just makes sense that the main VTuber demographic wouldn't touch Holostars. And that's not their only disadvantage. Even though VTubing is a female-dominated market, it's not impossible for male VTubers to succeed. Just look at Niji Sanji. They got male talents thriving by selling the boyfriend experience for their female fanbase. The moment Vox Akuma breathes, these girls spread their legs and squirt like Blastoise using Hydro Pump. The reason they succeed is because they're catering to an untapped market. Since male VTubers have a hard time pleasing male viewers, it makes sense for them to appeal to female viewers. However, the same can't be said for Holostars. They're basically the same as the Hololive talents, in the sense that they chat, play games, and sing. From what I've seen, they don't do anything unique compared to what female VTubers already do, which puts Holostars at a disadvantage compared to male VTubers that offer boyfriend experiences. Obviously, no guys are gonna watch Holostars unless they're gay. And even if they were gay, they would most likely go to Niji Sanji for the full boyfriend experience. Now, you don't have to have a hot, sexy, masculine VTuber model to succeed as a male VTuber. If you're not hot and sexy, you could be funny and unhinged. However, I don't think Holostars are those type of VTubers. I can't actually judge their personality since I don't watch them, but the fact that they're in this mess tells me they're pretty tame. Thus, they don't cater to anyone, and that's why they're in this situation. That's why Cover Corp is brutally fucking their careers. It's so bad that you got some of them joking about being homeless.
I'm Holostars. Please, please. Please, please. I'm Holostars. お大事にいいなって言われた。お大事にって言われた。I'm Holostars. I'm Holostars.
Here, good
Please.
luck.
ほら頑張ってくれ。
Great work, pal. Let's get back to that greedy ass spy.
17集まったよしよし
Okay, not gonna lie, that actually was pretty funny. But it really shows just how bad it is at Holostars right now. You even have one crashing out on stream, understandably so. Male VTubers just aren't as popular as female VTubers. It's the cold hard truth, and it sucks, because I'm sure the boys at Holostars work just as hard as the girls, and yet there's a clear gender bias in the company. It really goes to show that male VTubers got it rough, and I'm rooting for the boys to find success in the future. But let me know what you guys think about this situation. Do y'all think I left something out? Do y'all think there's more to the story? Let me know down in the comments. Alright, that's the video. Don't forget to like and sub to the channel. But most importantly, don't forget to love yourself. Alright, see ya.
Bye, you schmucks. Bye, schmucks.